Sacrifice creates paradise. That comfort zone you guys live in, that's hell on earth. Hell on earth, and you pay for it daily in a multitude of ways. Let me explain. The person who has faith and knows creation is speaking to them, their conscience is the authentic voice of creation of God. The person who knows this knows that through their mistakes, their conscience is loud. It's telling them when they stand in that mirror the next morning through regret, because regret is your guideline. When you stand in that mirror after gorging down all that food that made you comfortable to go to bed, your conscience is loud. Stop this behavior. Grow past this. We need you better. You must be better to push this message on this plane. This is creation speaking to you. The same way when you lying ass motherfuckers who think it's all a party wake up in a fucking puddle of regret, just flooded by it. All that fucking envelops your conscience is that you regret who you were the day before, but you fucking shame glorify. No, that was so fun. Look at this, is the epitome of happiness. This fakeness with this drink. Me having to escape me for a little bit. Fucking idiot. If you have to escape your reality, it's shit. And you create it like a bitch. Straight up. Anybody who has to escape their reality with the substance, like the old me, is a fucking bitch. Done. Why don't you want to be you for a few hours? Yeah, exactly, motherfucker. That's why you guys all do 75 hard 75 fucking times and quit drinking each fucking time. And then start again. Oh, and then post about a self-imposed ceiling. You don't think putting a number on the amount of days you're going to change these bullshit behaviors is a self-imposed ceiling, motherfucker? Why don't you believe in yourself more than 75 fucking days? And guess what? I love that everybody who still has their training wheels on can have a program to start with, but you can't do it 75 times. You can do it once. Then the next time you could go for a year. Or you could be like a real man and just say, never again, never. I'm never drinking again. I'm never sleeping in again. I'm never missing a workout. Yeah, that's what we do around here. Watch and fit, motherfucker. That's what we do, though. That's what we do. No self-imposed ceiling. Cupcake! You get me? You get it? Do you get this? You guys are better than that. But I get it. You need somewhere to start. And I'm proud you got somewhere to start, because we don't want to push everybody away who's not that intense. But guess what? When you're straight fucking dedicated, when you're obsessed, this is what it looks like, and that's when you'll win. So when you're ready to fully commit, we got you, okay? You get me? The whole thing is regardless of if you believe it's creation speaking to you through your conscience, guiding you with this anxiousness to keep you in alignment, this depression to keep you in alignment, this regret to keep you in alignment. Okay, let's say you don't believe in that. What about the scientific standpoint of neurosis? Mild mental illness, known as neurosis. You know the main cause of this? Pain avoidance. Pain avoidance. You motherfuckers with your comfort seeking are causing all these fake ass illnesses. Okay? I don't believe it's that, because I don't diagnose shit. I believe it's creation speaking to us. But if I have to tell you from your scientific standpoint, that fits too, motherfucker. What are you going to believe in? It's all pain avoidance. It's all comfort zone. That comfort zone is killing you. That comfort zone is killing you because you begged, you prayed, you pleaded, you cried, you wished for all these fucking life experiences to come invade your situation, because life is coming. Because you wished for success. You begged for strength. You wanted to understand deeper. So you weren't just gifted that. You were given the situation to over-fucking-come, to become it. And that's what we do by saying, never again. We become everything that people want to appear to be. They want to acquire. Like I said, training wheels are fucking cool. went for 5 years clean. 5 years I was clean. Then I started hustling. I started slanging again. I had the white, the black on me. Took a sip of some Pruno while the football games were going. I didn't watch football, but everybody was pumped up. They were watching football. I had the power. Had them bags around the block, and I had the power. Took a couple sips of that Pruno. The homie made that shit. The homie Mongo from Maravilla made that bomb-ass wine. Took a couple sips. Up to the races. Bump after bump for about the first week. Then it was full-fledged hot rails. Going to town, going crazy. What? Motherfuckers don't know, man. Cupcake life. This is in the penitentiary, dude. You guys think you're at rock bottom because you're experiencing some anxiety or you're popping some pills out here? Bring it back. I'm telling you, bring it back. These situations you went through were gifted to you for your growth. You will be given every situation the universe deems necessary for the evolution of your character. Good or bad, you're being prepared for the next event. Just know that any way you look at it, regardless if you're a spiritual man or you're someone who's just going off of modern science and our understanding of the brain and the chemistry, they both point the finger back to your fucking comfort zone as the killer of everything you could be. Wake up. Force yourself into that difficult life that nobody around you understands. Because guess what? You ain't trying to be like everybody around you. You're trying to be like those motherfuckers who are so obsessed they can't be stopped. Nothing sways them. Nothing. Nothing gets them to break. I love you guys. I'ma be that motherfucker till the casket drops. All my all, till the day I fall. Let's go. Ha! The real ones flow with it. They don't even call it work. We love it. Some of us love it. They don't even consider it. You get this? This is your conscience call. It's not a conference call. If you've said, I'm the hardest worker in the room, that means you want validation down here and we only report above. We know that our conscience is the authentic voice of creation calling us to become what we must be on this planet, what we must be. So you think the tangible work in the external world is the work? The real work is within. When you truly exist within, activity without insight is insignificant. During your work, the work is taking place in an underlying state. People always ask me, Wes, do you meditate? How do you tap in? What brings you to flow? What is your path to tapping in? What? There's no distance to travel, so there is no path. It's just removal. It's removal of what keeps you from being. You're already there. It's already you. Why would there be a fucking path? There's tools to increase the level at which you're existing in that state of connection, that state of oneness, and I've given you these tools over and over. Same tools. We're not that complicated. Everybody tries to overcomplicate this shit to justify failure. It must be something beyond my grasp of comprehension because, it's really complex. It's not complex. It's removal of all the shit that keeps you from being in your optimal state of suffering. Humans are supposed to suffer, motherfucker. Your comfort is keeping you from being there. That's why I say remove desire, remove vices. Done. Right off the bat. And then get right into the real work that keeps us tapped in. That sacrifice, that suffering is the sole origin of consciousness. That's why a man is more useful when he travels alone. He reflects more. You're not being entertained. Fuck your entertainment. Motherfuckers are just going from entertainment to instant gratification, entertainment to instant gratification. The second they have to sit alone with self, running to vices. Oh my God, I don't like what I see there. If you don't like being alone, you're not in good company. You need to create that company within self that's comforting. And that's not even you. Strip Wes Watson from the equation. Take Wes Watson out of all equations. Because most of your pain comes from, I want, I need, I want. This is what you motherfuckers do all day. I don't want to do that. Negative forward projection to event that's not promised. Foolish. Was on a call with the kid today. He said, Wes, I'm 324 pounds. And most people would be like, oh my God. I said, fuck living that fat life. And he said, fuck yeah, I'm getting out of my comfort zone today. Conflict avoided is conflict multiplied. You motherfuckers need to face conflict all day. Small conflict all day. Put in your way so that you don't have a big one. If you face it all day in every way, you're tapped in. If you constantly have tasks that you don't want to do, and you approach them with complete gratitude and love and overcoming and self-talk that cannot be defeated, this is the state. This is where you need to be. You motherfuckers are looking forward to kicking your feet up, looking forward to Friday, looking forward to your vacation. All desires kick you out of that state you need to be in of creation, about optimization, of oneness. When you're tapped in to infinite intelligence, sitting with creation, all answers, all wisdom present at that moment. I've been with them all, you guys. They all said they're working hard. And they all fell. Quit fucking believing it's you. These thoughts, this call, that's not you. That's creation speaking to you and giving you your perfect path. If your selfish ass can get the fuck out the way. Every ounce of pain you caused yourself on this planet, the real pain that you really regret, that you really have to live with, that's really life-ruining, was you chasing what you wanted, what Wes Watson wanted. When Wes Watson's behind the wheel, he's a wreck. But when I operate from infinite intelligence, when I'm tapped in, when I suffer, sacrifice, and serve with a loving heart, nothing can be done wrong. Intention is always taken as this motherfucker cares. And with that 324-pound kid, I cared. I stopped the conflict right in its tracks. We're going to get him to where he needs to be, which is in alignment with his conscience that's been calling him. It's been calling him. It's been calling him. When we get him in alignment, he'll see that Wes actually stopped my suffering. Pulled that Band-Aid from that shit so that every day of his life, he didn't have to live with this negative self-talk and this hatred for self, hatred for a body that's been such a gift, such a blessing that was bestowed upon him. You motherfuckers, if you're hating on 1 second of your life, you don't get what life's about. Life's about waiting for those inconveniences, waiting for that massive adversity and facing it with a loving, grateful heart. I learned gratitude at the bottom and I took it to the top, and that's the only way I was able to survive. None of this shit validates me. It doesn't enter my heart. The condo doesn't enter my heart. The cars don't enter my heart. The money doesn't enter my heart. I wake up every morning to attach to what I know. What I know is the truth, which is answering the call of my conscience. And the call of my conscience tells me, Wes, if you slip, they'll fall. Get up. Show them how to live. Show them how to live. Because you've solved your pain. You used to live with all this regret and all this pain from this pleasure chasing that everybody around here calls life. And you fucking figured it out. Pass on the fucking message that I've instilled deep in your heart. I want you guys to know this. I won't fucking give up. I'm going to sit here and be with you every fucking day. I'm going to rise every day because fuck me and fuck what I want. I always got in my way. When Wes Watson gets in the way, he's a wreck. He's ego-filled. He's this problem. And I know when he's operating, and I shut him down. That's the way you can detach from ego and operate from oneness, operate from your highest self. Is to really notice when you're desiring shit. Fuck your desire. Do for others. Selfless sacrifice and service is the answer. When we operate from abundance and giving, we draw on people at that vibrational frequency. When we operate from scarcity and fear, I want. These are the people you get in your life when you're operating from that level. Come up to our level. Be responsible to your rate of vibration. Operate from abundance and love and watch what you draw into your life. So foolish. I tried everything else, and I know you have too. Quit looking for happiness in the same place you consistently lose a motherfucker, looking like a foolish ass motherfucker with that shit. I love you guys. I'll be here. Let's to police. And my lawyer sat there and had him run through each story. Hey, so this story you told police about, you went to TJ, you got drunk with your friends, were dropped off back at your car and got your ass beat. What about this story that you told police, sir? Oh, that was a lie. 14 different versions he had to tell the courtroom. And then at the end of each version, he had to tell the courtroom, I'm sorry, that was a lie. And then my lawyer said, so, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this 15th version of the story, you're supposed to convict this man, Mr. Watson, beyond a reasonable doubt that he's done this crime. Guilty! You guys don't get it! They're gonna throw it away so quick. They're gonna throw you away so quick with your bitch-ass behavior. Check yourself now. Check it now. You guys aren't strong enough. You can't even do shit in this free world. You're victimizing yourself out here. When you roll in the block, I'ma check you. I'ma check you, and so is everybody else. I'ma roll up about 240, blasted, been down a minute, and I'm gonna say, what's up, homeboy? Where you from? What you do out there? What you busted for? Shoot your paperwork, big dog. You guys, cupcake world. You guys call it recess. I call it the yard. Way different. I don't even think you understand. I don't even think you understand. There's no way you could. I could tell it all to you, and you wouldn't know the half. You wouldn't know the fucking half. Oh, Wes, it's not so serious. It is to me. It's serious to me. I ain't leaving this earth a fucking joke. You can. You can totally do that, punk. You can totally, every January 1st, promise your wife and kids, look them in the eyes and all your people and say, this year, babe, I'm changing this year and not. You can totally do that. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Had my life taken too many times. I remember it clear as day. When Captain Williams came up to the fucking window, showed me them pics of that A1 SBI I caught in house for being a piece of shit, dumb motherfucker. For getting that assault GBI with a deadly weapon in-house and catching that 14-month shoe term. I remember the pics. I remember feeling the pain through those pics that I had to place on another man because of my fucking weakness. My fucking weakness. Rudeness. Anger. Violence. That's a weak man's imitation of strength. I was weak. If you tested Wes Watson, he was gonna fucking take it personal, operate from ego and emotion and his feelings, and he was gonna act out against you. Pussy, that motherfucker was a pussy. I sure am glad I left Wes Watson behind a long time ago. Now I learned to operate from the essence of what we are. I learned to look down and say, there's no holes in my hands. There's no holes in my hands. I ain't being crucified. I can love and forgive. I ain't a bitch. It ain't about me. I love you guys, and the cornerstone of all this is no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what adversity you're facing, if you learn to face it with a grateful heart, with love in your heart, you'll be able to see the solution. You said, I looked at your page. I remember you put it up, bitch. Everything being given to you right now is to make you stronger. You wouldn't be handed anything that you can't take. I remember you posting that. And now some snacks are breaking you. Some food's breaking you. The call of a good time that didn't end so good last time is breaking your bitch ass. Do you get this? You stupid motherfuckers will try to take away everything in your life that's not needed. You don't get that, do you? Well, I don't need the stuff. Motherfucker, it's about removing from your life what you need. That's the only way you'll suffer. We don't need all this, so it doesn't increase suffering like the food does, like the workouts do, like the fucking solitude does. That's what we need. We need a loving connection. We need food and sustenance. We need to exercise. We need to exercise ourselves into oblivion. You're living when you're closest to death. And all you pussies, Wes ain't the guy for me. Those workouts seem pretty intense. Your discomfort is what builds you and makes you live. I don't think you should ever feel that uncomfortable. Motherfucker! I hope when I said rudeness is a weak man's imitation of strength, I hope you thought I was being rude. Love ain't lies, bitch. Love ain't lies. The truth, the hard truth, the people that keep you to your best. If you follow me, I won't let you fail. You know it. Does it look like I'm failing? Who fails you? Them bitches you call friends, taking you out to get a drink and then leaving you blacked out in the gutter with a case. You know that's happened to your dumb ass. How much good shit happened when you were out partying? When it was so fun. Like, let's just all go not be ourselves. You fucking idiots. You don't have an addiction problem. You have a problem altering your state of consciousness. And this is what you do with entertainment, with food, with alcohol, with drugs. You're altering your state of consciousness. You don't like your reality, you dumb motherfucker. How do you get up every day, Wes? At 2:45. How do you do it? I love the life I've created. You guys post your pictures on here and your videos on here. You're embarrassed of your shit. You won't even show it. The motherfucker who won't post on Instagram, who won't post on social media, who won't show what the fuck worked for him in life, he don't feel valuable. Anybody who knows their value will come up to everybody and share everything they knew. Hey, nice to meet you. They want to meet people. They're proud of their life. They're proud of their life that they've been given. And they pay all respect above. Thank you. They're not saying, Wes Watson is so great. They're like, I've been gifted this and I ain't wasting it. I love it. That's a whole different fucking level of energy. That's a whole different level. When you look at your wife, when you look at your kids next time, you fucking replay every fucking word you ever told them. Every promise you made to them. You remember that shit, bitch. You soft motherfuckers. I see you motherfuckers. Thinking people care about your excuses. Your goals and those promises you made to your people. Don't give a fuck about your bitch-ass excuses and your fucking selfish desires. Let's fucking go. But it looks pretty relevant now. Do people still say FOMO? I mean, honestly, what is going on? You guys haven't got it out of your system yet? You just want to consistently look for happiness in the same place you always lose it, right? Right? Because I'm just sitting here saying, your habits will determine your future. Not the fun that you go fuck off your future with. First we choose our habits. First we make our habits. Then our habits fucking make us. I've only been out 3 years. A little bit over 3 fucking years. And the reason I was able to move forward so quick, it's a crazy fucking concept. The reason I was able to move forward so quick is because I quit taking fucking back steps. You don't think that's a big back step? To check out all fucking weekend and then barely operate on Monday and Tuesday because you got that anxiety of how stupid you fucking conducted yourself all weekend? Not one person doesn't regret getting hammered. Not one. Not one person doesn't regret over fucking eating a bunch of bullshit. Not one person doesn't regret using fucking drugs like it's fucking cool. Throwing your life away. It's all just vices. Vices, boredom, desire. It's all a problem. You think you earned it? The fuck did you earn it for? The fuck did you do? Because me personally, I'll put in more hours serving everyone, and right at the end of my day, right at the end, when something else gets thrown in my fucking way, and I choose to check my energy, check my subconscious thoughts, my self-talk, check myself internally, say it's me. That's what I know mastery is. Controlling your thoughts, your actions, your energy, aligning that with the man you want to be. This is how you create it. Be the man you always needed. You can go to these events. Don't fucking drink unless you're a fucking follower. You all told everybody, I'm done. Every fucking dumb bitch alcoholic always told me, I'm done. That's the last one. Every dumb bitch dope fiend always said, that's the last time. This is the last bat. Shut the fuck up. That's how you devalue your word. The only thing that gives value to your fucking word is the follow through. His words fell on deaf ears due to lack of veneration. He didn't follow through. Nobody listened. I sat on my rack and just watched these bitches. I'm in prison. I'm like, myself, when it gets hard, your self-talk is everything. When everything's hard and you want something, are you able to separate Wes Watson and what he wants from what you're supposed to be? Are you able to use the correct tools, the workout, serving others? The second you're fucking desiring so much, realize that you're a selfish bitch and some person around this fucking earth will never have what you take for granted. And the day you lose all that, you'll be fucked. So you only have this moment. And in this moment, you mitigate desire. You don't engage in fucking vices. And you ain't bored because you're looking above saying, thank you for everything. I know, I get it. It looks monotonous. That's what success is, motherfucker. How the fuck are you supposed to get good at something if you only do it when you want to? Confidence. It's a byproduct of consistent implementation. That's why I see sunken chest motherfuckers who look like they're fucking with them pirates walking around the streets. What? Are you guys seeing these men? Are you guys seeing this shit? Like, I'm only seeing studs in the gym. When I go out and about, I'm like, what the fuck? That dude's okay with that? Not one man is okay with being soft as fuck. Not one. Quit fucking lying, bitch. Quit standing on your strengths and lying. It's so easy to fix. You just can't walk 2 paths at once. You gotta fully commit, motherfucker. I've always been committed. Even when I was doing shit wrong, I was committed as fuck. I'd take that shit all from you if you fucking crossed my path in the wrong way. When I was committed to negative shit, then I realized my conscience. Then I realized that regret that ensued, that karmic debt that was coming. Realize when you fucking keep avoiding that call of your conscience, the punishment's gonna get greater and greater and greater. When you sat there and said, prayed, and you said, I swear, God, please, I'll never drink again. I won't do it. Just give me this one gift. You know what you're playing with, right? You go back on that, you know your life's going to be taken or drastically altered. You know that, right? I hope you know you're playing with a lot deeper forces than just, hey, Tommy wants to go drink, or Tommy wants to go eat this pizza. What do you think? Why do you think so many people die of heart disease and high blood pressure from being overweight? That's a punishment from above. Your life was taken for your neglect on the body you were blessed with. You think it was just some science shit? You were smited, motherfucker. That shit taken. The breath out your lungs, bitch. Half you cupcakes who walk around tough ain't never seen the air leave a motherfucker's lung. See the soul travel out his body. You'll believe in spirit. You'll believe that humans have a soul when you see death, bitch. You'll see that person turn into a bag of meat, going from this vibrant energy that you could feel to a fucking corpse. Do you get that? When your dead-ass body's sitting in your fucking coffin, your son's looking over you, your wife's looking over you, they're like, damn, I wish Hector could have put down the fucking cervezas. Motherfuckers are tripping. You guys act like you got a million chances at this shit. I love you guys so much, I don't give a fuck. I'm already committed to this. Do you think I'm gonna fucking tap? Then why the fuck are you? If one man can do it, you can. You've seen what 3 years of pure commitment has done to my life, and you read that quote. 6 months of pure alignment will change your life for the next 6 years. You guys read that quote? It gave you the chills. That shit's the truth. When the fucking thought provokes a feeling as great as the chills, you'll know where I exist every day and why I talk about rate of vibration. Because when you're aligned, your thoughts, your actions, and energy with what the grand scheme, with what above, with what creation is calling you to be, when you're aligned with that, that's how you feel all day, every day. That fleeting glimpse of ultimate power that you guys feel, this is where we live, because we know what alignment is. Get rid of all your fucking habits now before you pay karmic debt that you can never break. The devil don't take fucking checks, motherfucker. Let's go. We operate from a different perspective, different lens. So there's a different level of understanding and we get a different result. You don't get it yet if you're still fighting it. The greatest injustice you can do a man is to accommodate his shortcomings. You are there because nobody is giving you the hard truth. It doesn't have to be someone else. It can be you, motherfucker. You can be the supplier of your hard truth. That's how I did it. It was the mirror. I got in the mirror and I started to really see. I started to really laser focus on my weaknesses to level up. I've been winning all day. Every day since I woke, I got up and chose to win. So this raised my rate of vibration, and I learned and I habitually constructed a self who would be responsible to that rate of vibration and operate at a certain frequency, a high level frequency. Anybody who's not responsible to their rate of vibration and they have a lot of negative thoughts, negative habits, negative desires, they operate from a low frequency. Your frequency is what you frequently see. Do you get that? Your frequency is what you frequently see. So when I say that I need to never accommodate a man's shortcomings, the greatest injustice is to accommodate that man's shortcomings. It's because I see what he can be. It's because I'm operating from a frequency that sees the best in him. You will learn a lot about yourself when you operate this way. I don't think you guys get it. Your perception of me is a reflection of you. My reaction to you is the level of awareness in me. All I know is it all exists within, and it takes someone from a different world to see, from a different perspective. You guys are culturally conditioned to believe what you believe. I got all that taken away. Watson, 65. Packages here. Watson, 65. Visit. They didn't say that the whole time. The whole time, that's what I wanted. Take away what you really desire. Take away what you really desire. What you're really after. Take it the fuck away. And it's not the material things. The fools, like I've said before. They think taking away what we don't need as humans would make them more spiritually inclined. No, it doesn't matter. It's not a destination. You're already it. There's no actual physical destination. The travel's within. Nothing external is going to take away from that. Take the food away. This is a feeling. These are the things we need. I don't think you guys get it. By taking away the stuff you don't need does not lead you to a higher level of enlightenment. Take away the fucking food and starve. Then you'll see who you are. Your self-talk during true adversity, like hunger, like massive physical struggle, and then massive mental anguish. These areas, mental anguish, reflection on painful things you don't want to face. Who are you at that moment? How quick do you tap there, motherfucker? I say, don't tap, and I'm talking about these things. Don't tap during that deep reflection, that painful reflection. Don't tap during that painful physical training. Don't tap during that painful hunger. You'll see who you are. Those are the areas you guys are tapping in. And they're like, I'll just get rid of my car. Why the fuck would you need a car like that? That doesn't enter your heart. You don't need that. So taking it away does nothing, fuck face. Fuck. This is what I don't get, is why you guys would even get on camera. How do you get on camera or get in front of a fictionalized audience? This is just me and a camera. Why would I make everybody viewing this hate me? Why would I make everyone viewing this be negative to me? Why the fuck do you guys do that? Your mind is your greatest asset. It can be heaven and it can be hell. Which one are you creating, motherfucker? That's what'll tell you everything. When you live in hell, like prison, when your external world is fucking hell, you have to create heaven within. And when you have heaven all around you, which is our comfortable ass world that you guys still complain about, you'll create hell within, motherfucker. Don't you see this? Don't you fucking see? I'm here to enlighten, and everybody that shows up every day, takes notes, applies my teachings, not even my teachings, fuck Wes Watson. Just a fucking vessel for a message that's being delivered. Everybody has said this message since the dawn of time. Everybody's said this. Everybody who's tapped in, at least. Tap the fuck in. Go deep within. Find these answers. Let them resonate with you and truly live again. Truly learn to live and feel and have this emotion. How the fuck am I up? It's, 6 o'clock right now. The sun's just barely coming up. Already crushed the day. If you knew the numbers I did in business, if you saw the workout I just did, if you saw the amount of writing and reflecting and just thoughts that I poured on the paper to change lives that I did, you would be like, holy shit. And I would be like, I didn't do anything. I just showed up, and then I showed up again. I showed up with a grateful heart, and I showed up again. What keeps you from showing up every day with a grateful heart for that day? Conditional. You guys are conditional motherfuckers. What do I get for showing up? I'm putting in all this effort, and what am I getting? So wait, Wes, I'm going to get up early as fuck. I'm going to work out every day. I'm going to do all this stuff for other people. What am I getting? You guys always go back to the money, but then you say it's not about the money, and then you sold out on your vision, what you really wanted to do for your life, what you really wanted to do. You sold out for small amounts of money, just to pay small bills. You sold out on your fucking dream. Who's about the money? Ha! I never changed. That's what you can't do. Your vision is singular to you. Whatever you're drawn to is fucking connected. It's inseparably connected to your path and your purpose and your destiny. Whatever you're drawn to. If it's tattoos, if it is cars, if it's a certain lifestyle, you're being told from above to create this individual, to be a speaker down here for people that are going to resonate with that individual. Your energy exchange, as long as it's authentic to you. How do you know it's authentic to you? It takes fucking work. Your conscience is calling you to be it. Step in the fucking mirror and listen. Listen to what needs to change. You could be rich but really negative. Change that shit. That's low frequency. That's fucking up your view of the world. Your view of the world is a secret confession of character. Your character is directly attached to your thoughts and your energy. Your thoughts and your energy dictate your frequency. Come on, guys. Come on. Once your actions are non-negotiable in life, all you have to do is control your thoughts. Just controlling your thoughts. You're always wrong if it's negative. You're always wrong if it's fearful. You're always right if it's love. You're always right if it's positive. Let's go! Make your habits, then your habits make you. I don't care what environment you exist in. I've been in the worst ones. I've been in the best ones. And my habits made or broke me. That's what it comes down to. People really think if they get busted, they'll get jacked. Ha! People really think if they get busted, they'll drop the dope, the drink, and everything else that keeps them from not being such a fucking bitch out here. Motherfucker, if you find a way to make it to that bar out here, you'll find a way to make it to that fucking Pruno line in there. You'll have one of the homies cooking you a bag of fucking prison wine before you can fucking even hit that yard. Motherfuckers don't drop their shit. It gets worse. You have to choose the habits that are going to make your life. That's why I tell you, show me a man's habits. I'll show you his fucking future. I'll keep fucking saying it. When I was busted, all the fellas, the white boys, would get together and drink some wine. And I'd sit there and be like, nah, I'm good. After, obviously, I would partake in it the years before up until my last relapse. But then after, I'm like, nah, I know this is going to end bad. They would all start getting drunk. They were so fucking stupid. They would all start getting drunk, looking for happiness in the same place. They're about to lose it again. thinking it's all fun and games. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be so cool. Every fucking time, one of them was a fucking problem. This direct time pirate from IE, Big Mark, you know what's up, homeboy? I don't even know if he made it out. But last I saw, all the fellas got hammered. And guess what? Right in front of the bubble, in the walkway, right in front of the cops' little tower, the bubble, that's what we call it. Fucking pirate and one of the other homeboys, Jeremy, get into a little something. Jeremy's wasted. He's just wasted. He's being an idiot. And pirate just barely chin checks him. That chin check turned into the dumbass falling over, knocked out, probably just because he was drunk. You know how drunk people get that little chin check? They start snoring. Motherfucker was halfway asleep walking around anyways. That turned into his last strike. His last strike. Once you know better, you must do better or the karmic debt gets bigger. You're fucked if your fucking conscience is calling you to quit or you prayed above for an outcome and you got it. Oh man, you better realize what you're fucking with. That shit, once you know better and you don't do better, the karma gets bigger. It just gets worse. Everything just gets deeper. When we were kids, that shit didn't catch up to us because we really didn't know better. We didn't. We're like, yeah, we're just going to do this. We always got away with shit as kids. Now you never get away with it. You're like, hey, maybe I'll go try to drink again. And it's just a life ruiner. That's what fucking happens. You have a fucking conscience. This is your path. Regret is your guideline. Every time you fuck up and regret it, it must go. No successful people will fucking debate the fact that when you get rid of the vices, you excel. Some people will just be like, yeah, I do good with them. Good, you're skilled. You'd be better, motherfucker. You'd be better. No one will debate that. No, it really helps me to be a drunk shitbag from Thursday, Friday, Saturday into Sunday, and then be hungover and half of my confidence coming into Monday and barely be operating on Tuesday and then be fully back to normal by Wednesday. Imagine if you just didn't take the back step and you really pushed forward. These motherfuckers in prison. I remember when I first went into county jail. And these fuckers were cooking wine like it was a party. Had our state cup, the little tan state cup they give you in Vista County Jail. And I roll into some Southside cell. And the dude, they're giving out cups. They don't give a fuck. I'm like, cool, I'll shoot you a Honey Bone Canteen cups. Like first week, you know? And I get a little cup. He's like, oh no, it's $4. I'm like, okay, I'll shoot you a fucking Honey Bun, 2 soaps. Whatever the fuck. This is how much, that was about $4 at that spot. 2 Irish Springs and a Honey Bun. What's up? Let me get a cup, motherfucker. We were all so fucking stupid. I just look back at it and the biggest problems came from that. Like how everybody spoke to each other, how a few motherfuckers felt disrespected. Drop your fucking ego. Drop your fucking ego. Every time that someone does something to Wes and he feels disrespect, I feel so fucking stupid right away. I notice I'm doing it and I just stop. The biggest thing I'm teaching you guys is awareness to your internal state. Notice when yourself is taking offense to shit. Like when Wes is like, what the fuck? This bitch parked in my parking spot. Because I got my spot at my gym. I love that's my spot. Everybody knows that's my spot. But sometimes a fat, dumb bitch, fucking punk piece of shit parks in Wes's spot. Stop that shit, Wes. What an energy leak. Manage your energy leaks that are attached to ego. Your ego has the biggest energy. You ain't gonna talk to me that way. And then you act out of alignment with who you're supposed to be, who you admire, your higher self-creation. You act out of alignment with that. You do some stupid shit. Now you pay for it for an allotted amount of time that you're going to be punished with the karmic debt that ensues after the act that is negative. You guys don't get it. It's all just removal. If you want to operate in alignment at your highest self, it's literally the checklist. Thoughts, actions, energy. Are my thoughts, my actions, and is my energy aligned with the outcome I want? Am I aligned in my relationship? Am I aligned in my business? Am I aligned with my personal development, my family, fitness, finance? Am I fucking aligned? There's nothing but alignment. I drove by a bum the other day on the street, and my homie's laughing because we're driving the car, and I go, alignment. And I point over at the person. They were aligned with being a bum. Their thoughts, actions, and energy got them there. Their thoughts were all victimization. There's no fucking jobs out here. I don't even want to work a job like that. There's nothing for me. No one fucking, just all negative, victimizing thoughts. And their energy's putrid. They just literally come up to people like they owe them something. Like, literally think they owe them something. I told one the other day that was sitting outside of 7-Eleven, I said, I just did 10 years. How much time you do? He's like, oh, I didn't do any prison time. I'm like, so why are you homeless? He's like, I don't have a job. I'm like, why don't you get one? And he's like, it's hard to get a job. I'll give you a job. You want to work right now? And he's just like, I'm like, see, dude, you should have just jumped right up. I'm wearing a Rolex. I pulled up in a fucking Rolls Royce. And you stumbled? What the fuck? Step your fucking game up in every way, and that's alignment. That's honesty. When you live in a conscious, congruent manner with complete alignment with the individual you wish to create, this is all obvious. It's all fucking obvious. Wake up. Look in the fucking mirror. What's your conscience telling you? What's the loudest call? What's the loudest call? For someone might be, I gotta quit heroin, because that's probably the biggest one for them. For some might be, man, I need more confidence. I feel like shit, even if they are in good shape. When I don't operate at my highest level each day, my confidence fits an eye to an eye for how much I put out. If I put 100% into my day, I have 100% confidence. You guys don't get it. It's a byproduct of consistent implementation. Confidence is a byproduct of consistent implementation. Whatever you want to be confident in, keep doing it. But anyways, get back into the fucking mirror. Let's go back to the mirror. What's the loudest call your conscience is giving you? Drop some weight? Quit smoking weed? Drop the alcohol? Quit being so negative? Why are you so anxious? Let's fix that. Listen to Wes. He's right. I ain't right. I don't want to be right. I want to show you where to look. It's right in here. All the answers. The real ones, they don't tell you what to see. They show you where to look, but you gotta be honest first. Let's go. If you're soft, you're soft. Physically soft exterior, a physically soft exterior of a man, he cannot tell me that internally he's not soft. Every time he wants to make a choice that would better his life, he's too weak to make it. What do you think that is? You think he's hard or you think he's soft? I mean, you guys, hit some weights. Like, go do some push-ups right now. Remind yourself what a man is. You guys have just completely just destroyed yourselves. I mean, you're following losers. You guys are little spoiled, entitled bitches, okay? If I procrastinate, I die. Nobody's gonna feed me, bro. And if you're stupid enough to keep procrastinating yourself into lower or middle class or whatever, it's not some subconscious belief that's keeping you there. It's that you're a fucking idiot and you're lazy. You can't connect the dots and say, hey, if I don't work harder, I'm going to end up in a worse position. And then you just accept the worst position. That's what you're worth, because you don't work hard enough. The work instills the work, not all this other bullshit. Like, you're how old and you're just now looking at your body going, hey, I think it would be a better life if I was in shape. Or you have to be fucking told this. You gotta be told that your life would be better if you were in shape. You have that little vision. You really have that little understanding of self, that little, you have no level of introspection to say, hey, I'm sloppy looking and that person's really in great shape. The sloppy fat fuck I am makes my life miserable. I need to be that. And then, dude, I knew all this shit at fucking 13. At 13, I knew I needed to be jacked. I knew I wanted to be fully tatted. And I knew I needed to pull up in some dope-ass shit and have dope-ass shit. Like, who the fuck did you guys exist around? Everybody has it so backwards. It doesn't matter if you make it to the level you want to make it to or not. I've made it to the levels. They don't really fucking matter. As much as that you look in the mirror and you love who the fuck you see. I know plenty of people who made it somewhere financially, but not one motherfucker respects them. Especially they don't respect their motherfucking selves. So you guys, the first goal, first and foremost, is to look in the mirror and validate your fucking self. Because very few people have the stuff in life that proves they were valuable, but also validate themselves. I don't think all or this year you're gonna finally quit drinking, or this year you're gonna stop this shit. I don't think you guys know how big of pussies you look to everybody you tell this to. Like, get the fuck in shape already. What the fuck? You're really gonna sit there and just tell your wife and your kids over and over that, hey, yeah, I'm gonna get it done this time. They're gonna watch you buy another gym membership and quit like a bitch. They're gonna watch you buy all this diet food and listen to you rant about your stupid new plans and puss out like a bitch again. You need to fucking prove to your people that you're actually someone whose fucking word matters. Let me fucking tell you guys something. If you really believed in yourself, if you really believed you deserved that life or that circumstance to change in your relationship, in your financial situation, in your physique, if you really believed you deserved it, you would have it, motherfucker. There'd be no way you wouldn't have it. But somewhere deep in your subconscious, you don't believe it's for you. And why is that? You have been writing a fucking story of losses over and over and over again. Your mind doesn't know how big the loss is. It just counts up loss after loss after loss after loss, and it's all the small ones every day. The big ones are nothing compared to the 10,000 times you let yourself down over the last 5 years. You're a fucking loser in your subconscious, and you'll never rewrite that until you start with the daily habits. Pussy ass men nowadays thinking it matters what they fucking wanna do. Hey, it doesn't matter what the fuck you wanna do, motherfucker. Men do what they gotta do. Little boys do what they wanna do. You guys are fucking a trip. How you gonna lie to the world and just say you're okay and you didn't settle for what you got? Say you like what you got. I don't like anything any of you fucking guys got. You may have one area sewed up, but none of you guys got it across the board. Not one of you motherfuckers. Unless you fucking worked with me. I mean, in all reality, the only people that I see that got it across the board are people that are around me. And you would say that's biased, but show me someone. Show me someone where you're like, that dude's a stud. That dude's a stud. There's no doubting it. That dude's in great shape. That dude's got some bread, and his bitch is bad. How the fuck are you guys really gonna tell me that what I'm looking at, you, is what you tried to create? That was your intended goal? What's sitting in front of me? There's a lot of things you can't control in life about yourself. But the things you can, you're not working on them day in, day out to give yourself the best positioning to enjoy this one life? The fuck is the matter with you if you're not looking in the mirror, seeing your weaknesses, being accountable for them, and changing them? That is your only goal as a man, to make the best product possible and give that man to the world. That is your fucking goal. That is your job. You are obligated in this way as a fucking man. You don't have to tell people you want to get in shape. You don't have to tell people you want to be more successful. You don't have to tell people any of this shit. Everybody knows that every single person wants to be in better shape, wants to be more financially successful. And the fact that you're not doing it, the fact that you're not in the higher end of this, they already wrote you off as a fucking incapable bitch. Everybody likes to say, well, what does getting up early give you? Or what are all these habits that you stick to in your routine, that you stick to every day? What does it do for you? It's exactly what you guys don't do for you. Hold your fucking word when you set a plan. Setting a plan and sticking to it, regardless of how you feel, is the fucking basis of success. And that's what you guys don't do. So making a daily routine that's difficult, and on some days you're not gonna want to do, that's how you hardwire your mind to get everything done every day, no matter how the fuck you feel. That's why. And it's also doubles as a removal process. Everybody starts off with fears. Everybody starts off in a low frequency state. Everybody starts off pretty negative until they start aligning themselves with the outcome and the person they want to be in the future. I just want you guys to change. You guys are a fucking plague. You're a sickness. Like, you know you're not living right, but yet, and you know the stuff stuff that we're preaching over here would change your life, but you're attacking what you know is best for you. Regardless of if you like how I talk or this or that, you know if you took my advice, your life would be better. But you're a sick little pussy fucking bitch. And you don't like being called that, but you're exactly that. You're a video game playing fucking loser of a man who's filled with so much hate because everybody fucking made you feel like exactly what you earned in life. Nothing. How as a man was it not your main goal since you were fucking going through puberty to like get the hottest chick? How the fuck is that not your goal? Like that was my complete